What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, successors? Y'all, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? It is April. It's Friday, April 25th, 2025. And y'all already know it's a great day to be alive. Hope you had some great sleep last night. I hope you're up and ready to get after it this morning, y'all, because it is a beautiful day. Shout out to Mr. Rogers in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, we can't even kick this show off really fully, completely without bringing out my co-host. Come on out, producer Britt. Talk to the people. How we doing this morning?
Good morning. Good morning. Sorry, get myself situated. Good morning. Good morning. How y'all
That
doing?
girl got undressed. Look like you ready to go to the Oscars or the Met Gala or
Oh
something. What we
my
got going
gosh, it's
on?
hard to find something when you're only viewed from the top up. This is a whole jumpsuit. It's crazy. It's a whole jumpsuit sitting
That's
out.
hilarious. Oh,
Yeah,
producer
yeah,
Britt,
yeah.
how you doing? We Friday. We at the end of the week. We just rolling on through. How we doing? How we
Jonathan,
feeling?
I'm feeling good. Okay, no
Okay.
complaints. Praise the Lord. God is good. But my days are jacked, okay? Ever since I had that Monday off, and I'm like,
Mm.
I thought yesterday was Friday.
Oh
I
wow.
feel like today Friday again. It actually is Friday today.
Friday and a
So
half.
Friday and a half. So everything was just
Friday point
happening,
five.
but I'm happy. Like once we're done with this, don't have to go to work. I'm going straight to the market after this, but I'm
Say,
feeling good.
okay.
The past 2 days, I got some good sleep, and
Okay. I can tell. I can tell.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just I'm feeling good. I'll keep it there, ready, happy to be here. Happy Friday.
Okay. Happy Friday. Yeah. Last night we juiced. Right. Last night we juiced. So yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I should
yeah.
put my
So
name
we
on a
had
juicer. I'm telling you, I sold that thing a couple of times.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You need to go ahead and reach out. Go ahead and get your affiliate promo code, affiliate link. Cause y'all, this juicer, producer Britt put me on. Man, last night, producer Britt, we had we got carrots, we got pineapple, and put a little ginger in there.
Mm-hmm.
That thing got a little spice on it with
Mm.
that ginger. You may put that ginger in
Oh
there, it got a little spice
yeah.
on it,
Oh
and it
yeah.
make you feel good about yourself
Oh
because you
yeah.
know it's
Oh my
healthy.
gosh. Yes.
It make you feel real good, and you ain't eating chicken, just straight
Mm-hmm.
chicken. If y'all missed
Mm-hmm.
yesterday's show, go back and listen to it because we had a little chicken conversation. And no disrespect to my chicken eaters, but just know that you need to know how much chicken you need to be eating. And we talked about that yesterday, so that was good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So juiced it
Yeah.
up yesterday.
Yeah, I can't
So
wait to juice
mhm.
this weekend. I have a pitch. So I do cucumber juice the most. So I have a pitcher,
Uh-huh.
about just a regular Kool-Aid pitcher. And I fill that up all the way with cucumber juice. And that's about only
Dang.
7 cucumbers. So that's how
Okay.
big these cucumbers are, y'all. I'm gonna post more. Well, I'll post what I buy on my Instagram. So follow me on producer Brit. And then Jonathan, if you're still juicing, make sure you do
Uh-huh.
apples. So use some apples and
We can do some
ginger.
apples.
Do
Hold on,
apple
wait.
and ginger
Apple and ginger.
together. Oh,
Okay.
I can't wait to I've been without juice because last week was my birthday and just I had so
Oh, you
much
wasn't
going
juicing on your
on.
birthday. We
I didn't
feel you.
juice. I didn't juice last
Uh,
week. And so, I'm MIA. I miss my juices. And so I can't wait to get back
mm,
on it. I can't wait to get back on it.
okay.
And I think
Cool.
this week I'm gonna be eating fish because can't eat that much. I'm gonna buy chicken, but I'm gonna just cut the chicken in half. Save it, portion it out. So, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
Okay.
excited to juice along with you and Gabby as well. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Because what else did we do? We did those. We had cucumbers. We had some apples. All that. So yeah. 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 And we had the big cucumbers too. Had the big boys. So
Yeah, but you
a
didn't go
good
to
a
the
good juice.
market. Trust me, they're not the same. I guarantee it.
Okay. I'm trying to do healthy right a little bit, and
No,
now
you
you just
are doing right. You are
nah.
doing right. I know you just don't have time to go to the market at 7 o'clock. They close at 4. So, because once I leave
Uh,
here, Shoom, I'm going straight to the market.
Wow. Y'all want people to eat healthy, but y'all ain't never open. That's crazy.
They gotta
Y'all ain't
close so they can
never
stock
open.
back up, Jonathan. That's not fair.
Huh? What'd you say?
I said they gotta close so they can stock back up. That's not fair.
Oh, that is true. These are the same people who are pulling it fresh out the ground and then bringing it to. One more thing. One more thing. Speaking of pulling it fresh out the ground.
Okay,
So
okay,
my
okay.
dad came into town and my dad took our son outside. He took Gabe outside
Uh-huh.
and he took him and they planted tomatoes. They planted
Oh,
blueberries.
I told you, get that
They
garden,
planted
baby.
watermelon. We living off the land in 2025.
I
Yeah.
feel
And
you.
that wasn't for me. I said, "Oh, have fun. Y'all go outside. Y'all do that thing." But I'm interested to see producer Britt how it all turns out. So hey, we eating off the land, and I'll take some pictures and post it on. I'll take some pictures posted on my page, and y'all can see how we living off the land and what we doing since we can't be eating chicken all the time.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
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 yeah, you know.
yeah. I would say you're starting your gardening journey. You're not living off the land yet. You're not living off the land yet. You're not living. You ain't living off the land till you get some chickens. Until you can, there's
Oh,
people that now there's a side of TikTok. Before we get into straight from the source, there are people on TikTok, Jonathan, that I mean, like, yeah, people that live off the grid,
for
but
sure.
there's some people that they have their farm life or their garden life, and
Mm.
they go as so far because clearly they know what's coming. They they freeze dry their food. They
Oh
preserve their
wow.
food.
What?
They jar and they can their food. I mean, it's a whole situation. It is a
Well,
whole situation out there. People that you're like, "Oh, I don't know how I can't I got to go buy flour at the store cuz I don't know how to make flour." These people make their own ingredients. They are
no,
literally
no.
living
What?
off the grid for real.
What in the
Yes,
world are
but they
you
own TikTok.
searching to
Yeah.
pull this up on the algorithm? I need the algorithm to give me things like this. So I'll say, you know what? Maybe I should go grab this shovel. Maybe I should go
Mhm.
outside. Maybe I should touch a seed, touch
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right?
plant
What
that
do you, what,
seed.
I
Plant
need to
that
know what you
seed.
search. We're gonna talk about it. I need to know what you're searching because I need to
Yeah.
just see more of this apparently.
I'll show you some. But all right, y'all,
Yeah.
let's get into it. 8 minutes past the hour. Jonathan, you ready?
8 minutes past the hour, man. That means it's time for straight from the source. That's what
Oh.
that means. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and get into it. And y'all, today, man, I'm excited about this because I was with my dad yesterday, and we were just talking about me growing up a little bit, and we're talking about like discipline, and that kind of made me think a little bit about Jonah. And if y'all aren't familiar with our brother Jonah from the Bible, Jonah was a brother who was disobedient. And I'm gonna read a little bit of this text, y'all. The text is like almost 20 verses. I'm not gonna read all of them. I'm gonna skip through a little bit, but y'all, we just need to hear about Jonah. We need to hear his story because we have to know and understand what our disobedience creates for other people. All right, so here we go. Here we go. From we'll take it from the top. Okay, so the
Okay, yeah,
word
sorry.
of
Let- This was
uh,
this is me.
no, you can leave it highlighted. The producer Britt,
Oh,
leave it
okay, that's
highlighted.
my own okay, that's my own
Leave
highlight.
it
Okay.
highlighted. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. All right. The word of the Lord came to Jonah, son of Amittai. Go to the great city of Nineveh and preach against it, because its wickedness has come up before me. But Jonah ran away from the Lord and headed to Tarshish. He went down to Joppa, where he found a ship, bound for port. Tongue twister. After paying the fare, he went aboard and sailed for Tarshish to flee from the Lord. Quick pause for context. Y'all, right here. So Jonah was called to go and preach. And Jonah said, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do my own thing. And at the bottom of verse 3, you said, after paying the fare, he went aboard and sailed for Tarshish to flee from the Lord. One thing we got to understand, people of God, one thing we got to understand, y'all, when we go opposite of what God calls us to, it's going to cost us. And it's going to cost us more than it would if we followed and listened to the leading of God and of the Holy Spirit. All right, verse 4. Then the Lord sent a great wind on the sea, and such a violent storm arose from that ship and threatened to break up. All the sailors were afraid. They cried out of their own mouths to their own God, and they threw the cargo into the sea to lighten the ship. But Jonah had gone below deck. The boy fell asleep. Y'all, he fell asleep. I'm gonna skip down a little bit to verse 7. The sailors said to each other, "Come on, let's cast lots and let's find out who's responsible for this calamity." So they don't know whose fault it is. They don't know what's going on. They just know the sea just started picking up and they were just sailing and rocking and rolling. So then we're gonna hit on verse 9. He answered them, "I am a Hebrew and I worship the Lord, the God of heaven, who made the sea and dry land." This terrified them. They asked, "What have you done?" They knew he was running away from the Lord because he had already told them so. All right. Then I'll go to verse 12, and then we're gonna get ready to wrap this real quick. "Pick me up and throw me into the sea," he replied, "and it will become calm. I know that this is my fault. I know that this is a great storm that has come upon you." Instead, the man tried to row to land. They hear him saying, "Throw me in the sea," but they're like, "Nah, you're gonna try to do this on our own." Then they cried out to the Lord, "Please, Lord, do not let us die for taking this man's life. Do not hold us accountable for killing an innocent man. For you," right? "Do not hold us accountable for killing an innocent man, for you, Lord, have done as you pleased." Then they threw Jonah overboard, and the raging sea grew calm. At this, the men greatly feared the Lord, and they offered a sacrifice to the Lord and made vows to him. Y'all, the final verse 17. "Now the Lord provided a huge fish to swallow Jonah, and Jonah was in the belly of the fish for 3 days and 3 nights." When it comes to just the takeaway and the overall application here, number one is just the cost of disobedience. The cost of disobedience, the cost of disobedience. At the end of the day, um, if you're in the faith, right? If you said you accept and you believe in Jesus Christ, then you have a call and a responsibility to go and follow and do what the word says that you're to do, right? So understanding that when we try to run away from what God has called us to do and what God has called us to do, not only is there going to be a price, but the price is going to be significantly more. The Bible tells us that in this life we will have trouble just by being Christians. We're going to have trouble by being a human being. You're going to face trouble. You're going to face struggles. You're going to face challenge. But y'all, wouldn't you much rather do it? Producer Britt, wouldn't you much rather go into a challenge, into a battle, into a situation, knowing that God is on your side and God got your back versus you going into it solo, trying to do it all on your own? Y'all, and then the other part that I want to hit on is down toward verse 12, verse 12, where the great storm came upon him, right? And then the guys talk about they threw him into the sea. If you're creating struggle, strife, hardship for other people, they're going to do what they have to do to make sure that they're good. And sometimes that can look like tossing you off of a boat, tossing you out of their life, tossing you out the chat, right? Right? Monica Sams, good morning. I see you in the chat. But we must know and we must also understand that if we're creating issues for other people, we can't be surprised if people go silent on us. We can't be surprised if they move on from us. And the last thing is, even in the midst of our struggle and even in the midst of us doing our own thing sometime, producer Britt, because I like to do my own thing sometime. God can tell me stuff. I like to do my own thing. But in verse 17, it says, "The Lord provided a huge fish to swallow Jonah, and he preserved him for 3 days and 3 nights." What's the takeaway here? God loves you so much that even in your disobedience, he still will cover you. He still will keep you because at the end of the day, he wants you to come to the faith and he wants you to do what he made you and created you to do. So, y'all, let us take a lesson from Jonah today. Let's not be disobedient when we hear the voice in our head telling us to go serve somebody, go pray for somebody, go help somebody, go do this or go do that. Go do that thing. because we don't want to face the wrath of the Lord. So, y'all, let's protect ourselves. Let's protect those around us. And let's just be obedient to the prompting of the Holy Spirit. All right, family, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure to hit that subscribe button just down below. This is straight from the source, and we'll be right back with more Speaker Success. Looking for an exciting workout that's not only fun but makes you feel alive? It's time to step up your fitness. Extreme Hip Hop with Treese, that's your answer. This isn't your typical workout. Extreme Hip Hop with Treese is an energizing step workout that combines simple moves with fresh beats, both old and new, creating an atmosphere that makes fitness exciting. With a focus on all elements of fitness: cardio, muscular conditioning, flexibility, and balance, you're guaranteed to burn calories and get addicted to the energy. Extreme becomes your safe space, which is a welcome environment where everyone is accepted. It's where you can let go of those worries of the world and focus on getting healthy. Ready to get energized? Join Extreme Hip Hop with Treese today. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to Speaker Success in the Morning, y'all. We're 16 minutes after the hour. It's April 25. Great day to be alive. Or April 25th. You know, that's how most people say it. Producer Britt.
What's
Hey,
up? What's up? That was a good word, Jonathan.
man,
You know,
praise God
don't
for the word.
expect people to be on your team when you out here doing bad. Okay.
When you out here just being a
Willy
donkey,
nilly, and
you,
when you're out here just willy nilly, and don't expect everybody just to say, okay. No, I'm throwing you off the boat too. So
oh,
yeah.
oh, okay. So keep a life jacket, keep a life raft is what you're saying, because you ain't.
Yeah, keep you one. Keep you one.
Okay,
Yeah. What was
fair
the
enough.
application for that again?
So yeah, the application was what about God keeping us, or about your disobedience
Just
will
about
cost
your whole message. Yeah, what was your
your
application?
disobedience is going to cost you way more than it cost you just to follow God, just to
Mm.
listen to what listen to what He's calling you to and telling you to do. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Lean in. Cause that's what I've
Mm.
been. Yeah. Gotta lean
Oh, that's
into
what.
it.
Oh, you've been leaning. You've been leaning in. Huh?
Yeah, I was leaning in at first. I was leaning in at first because that's what the Lord was telling me to do. Lean in, Brittany, lean in, lean in. When it gets hard, it's gonna be hard. It's not gonna be easy going through fire. It's not gonna be
Mm-mm.
easy going through it,
Okay.
but you have to lean into it. So when I started to lean in, things started to, be on the up and up. And
Mm.
I saw results. And then, I got a little afraid. I got a little timid. And the
Okay.
Lord said, "Don't do that, Brittany."
Don't
And
do that,
then
Brittany.
I know. And then when I did kind of, take my feet out and step backwards, then yes, you start things seem reverse and not going the way that
Mm.
I planned it. And now,
Uh-oh.
this morning that was in my prayer. This morning was just like, "You Lord, continue to guide me and all that stuff." But
Good.
yeah, 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 yeah. So
That's
lean
good.
in.
Producer, we're
So
about to go straight from the source this morning. Wait a
no, we're not. No,
minute.
we're not. We about to get straight to these events because it's Fun Friday, and we're gonna talk about some
Okay, come
events.
on with it then. Come on with it, man. Come on with it.
You are so
Oh
silly.
man.
Okay, so it's not what I saw scrolling, guys. Don't worry. I still got some stuff later. But okay, so Jonathan, just some things around town. First things first, this is the
Hmm.
weekend for if you're in Dallas, if you're in the DFW Metroplex, if you are near Addison, if you are okay with driving to Addison, this weekend is the Taste of Addison. Do you know about
Wait,
Taste of Addison?
I know about Taser Addison, but I don't see Taser Addison if that's what you
I
think you're
know they
looking at
don't
right now.
have they're not on Eventbrite because they're too
Oh,
busy these
oh, okay,
days.
okay,
Yeah,
cool,
yeah,
cool,
yeah.
cool. Taser, yeah, I'm familiar with Taser Dallas and all that. Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
never been to
Never
Taste of
been to
Addison?
Taser, never been to Taser Addison.
Taste of Addison, this has been going on for 30 years. I think this is the longest one. Mhm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is like
Okay.
official. This one's like official. The Taste of Addison is real.
Okay, I didn't know about that. Only thing I
Yeah.
tasted in Addison was the movie theater and that little area over there where they got
Nah, they
the.
got
Go ahead. Go
Benihanas out there. They got everything out there. Now I'm not a big fan of Benihanas, but yeah, it's out there
Oh
if you like
Lord,
it.
you so particular, producer B. So particular.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, so let's get started. So I didn't. I thought I deleted this because I was like, no one's gonna go. And this it says May. by the
I
way.
mean, somebody might what? Somebody might need
Some of
that conflict
these
management.
these were supposed to be okay. No. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Um Okay, so Tevin Rogers, I don't know who this man is, but Tevin Rogers is having a lunch and learn. We love a good lunch and learn, Jonathan. We love a
A
good
good
lunch
lunch
and
and learn.
learn. Okay, we
I
love a good
appreciate
lunch
it.
and learn. So he is having a lunch and learn. Lunch will be provided. This is on April 25th. That is today.
Mm,
Read refining your sales approach. So, learn how to sell something, I guess. It's at
okay.
Nouveau Desk Co-working in Arlington. Starts at 4:30 today. Let's see if you gotta get tickets. Nope, you just gotta go for free. Go for
Oh,
free.
that wow.
Sale
Okay.
ends in 4 hours. Jonathan, you ain't got nothing to do. You look interested. Okay.
I mean, you never can go wrong learning sales. My dad was telling me that literally this week. He said, "Son,
Uh-huh.
skill that's always gonna win is sales." Okay.
I
So
agree.
that's
I
it.
agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I got another business one before we get to the artsy stuff. We got a career and business conference, tech
Mm,
and career mixer. Love a good mixer. Okay. Love a good mixer. This is in
okay.
Plano. I'm sorry, this is in Richardson off Plano Road. This is tomorrow at 4 p.m. Join us at the Career and Business Mixer for a day of networking, workshops, and learning from
Can't go
industry
wrong.
expert. When people say that, I'm like, who are the industry experts? How many industry experts are there? Because
They're
I'm
not gonna
always
tell you. They're not
wondering.
gonna tell if they tell you who the industry expert is, then they're gonna be all the way sold out of the tickets. But then if they don't, then you're like,
Hmm.
ah, the element of surprise. Who's gonna be there? Maybe I should go.
Nah, I like to research the industry expert before I go listen to him.
Oh
I need to
yeah.
know who this expert is. But
So
if you want to go to
particular.
this event, the Career and Business Conference, Tech and Career, this one is free all day.
Oh,
Yeah.
free events this weekend.
Yeah, they free, okay? They free. Y'all go out
Get
there
that
and
education.
y'all
Okay,
mix,
it's
get that
free.
education.
Get your
There you
networking game
go.
up. It's
Exactly.
free.
I got another mixer for you right here, DFW Professionals Mix. Y'all, we got a network. This is a time to network, okay?
Man, got
There's
to.
jobs online, but when you apply, you can't get the job because
That is
are they
true.
really hiring? We don't know what's going on, Jonathan.
They hired somebody from the inside already, producer Britt. They just posted it because it was protocol. They
I
said,
can't
hey,
stand
let's
when they do
post
that.
it. We already got somebody right here that we're gonna hire in about 3 days. But let's post it. Let's get all these resumes, and then we just gonna leave it up to make people think they had a chance.
Okay.
Let me
Personal.
stop.
That
Let me
sounds like a
stop.
personal experience.
No, no,
Okay.
no, 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 no,
So,
no,
no,
no.
no, no, I'm just kidding. Okay. So, we got DFW Professional Mixers Network and cocktails. Okay. You got a little cocktails with this mixer. Okay.
Little
This
mixer
is
with
at
a little
the
mixer. Okay.
Weston. This is at the Weston Irving Convention Center in Las Colinas.
Mhm.
Now, I can tell you this. When I graduated college, I used to work at this hotel. And I opened, well, when I say I opened the hotel, I was there when it first opened. And this is a
Oh,
very nice hotel. Very, very nice. Okay. The Westin, I
okay.
believe they're 4 stars. They have great amenities. They have this, the Westin is known and they're a Marriott they're under the Marriott umbrella.
I can see that with the branding. I can see that.
Yeah. Now check this out. Now, if you're a person that works out all the time, now Westin, Marriott, I'm giving y'all perks. Y'all hook your girl up. Um, they will us if you're like, hey, Mr. Jones, we know that you like to run. If they will hook you up with someone, a jogger to go with you. I guess like a
No
trainer.
way.
Yes. And if you run
Oh.
5 miles a day, the man will run 5 miles with you.
No way. I thought you were about to say they give you some
Yes.
shoes, but that's
When
that's
I
even
tell
better.
you these hotels cater to the, because I was a waitress and I worked the breakfast shift, and so we start at 6 a.m. God bless my soul. Every shift
Yeah,
that I've
that's
ever
crazy.
had starts at in the morning, but and and so I worked the breakfast shift to about lunch, and I saw businessmen come in, come out, come in, come out,
I can
come in,
see
come
that.
out, and I
Yeah,
mean
I can see that.
that is what hey, I need a runner. I need someone to run with me. They know the
Mm,
course, they know the area. And it was just so cool. It was just so cool.
that is
But
pretty cool.
it's
That,
pretty
that's
cool.
that's super dope. And that seems like another opportunity for what producer Britt. Networking,
That's what I'm
because 'cause you're getting around
saying.
people that you don't know, and you learn
Exactly.
about them. You connect on a real level, organic
Uh-huh.
level.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Organic level, just like organic fruits at the market.
At the market. Okay. Okay. So this one right here, the overview says, please join over 150 other DFW professionals for an evening of
Mhm.
networking and socializing at the Westin Hotel. Okay. They validate your parking. Good to know. Okay. It's about a
Man,
2-hour event. And let's see what happens when you need tickets. $5. It's
that's
at a
not
hotel. It's at a hotel. You gotta charge something. So they're
I
gonna
was
get
about to
something off
say,
of it.
that's not bad. Parking itself would be like 15, and they
Yeah.
validate the parking, so you good
And
on that?
early
Yeah.
bird is sold out, so it was free.
Mm,
Yeah, so
okay,
they
they
just
got
charging you $5. They're charging you $5 and you get your parking validated. And it's really $7.18. But I mean, it's all
hey,
good.
a good
All good.
connection is worth more than $7.18, so take
Put
that.
it there. I like
Take
that.
that. Yeah,
Exactly.
take that.
Exact.
Mhm.
Take that. Yeah.
Well,
Um, Okay, now let's get into some fun stuff. So, first thing, me and my girls, we're going to an art show this weekend. We love a good art show. Okay, not buying
mm,
art, but just there for the ambiance and just upscale things to
mm,
do.
yeah,
So,
you gotta do it,
um,
yeah.
we like to look at art. One of my friend Priscilla, she's in her era of now being able to buy art. So she's probably, when you
Mhm.
could buy that art, you doing that thing, okay?
That's different. Excuse what's the price? It doesn't matter. I have a check for you. You gonna wrap it up? Just take it
Because
out.
the art that we were looking at, now we went last year, we went to a couple art shows. The art that we looked at, I mean, man, we went to a sculpture exhibit and we didn't know it was a
Mm,
sculpture exhibit. And I mean, there were people in there 11,000,
ee.
11,000 and up. And then we went to
Oh,
another one, and that one was
busy.
more kind of price friendly, $500. But I mean, on the high end, I mean, $15,000 for
Lord have
paintings.
mercy.
Yeah.
500 ain't just cheap though. Like, cause I mean,
That's
imagine the
true.
artist. Yeah, imagine the artist getting paid 500 for a piece of their work. They like that. Like,
Of course they like that. Yeah,
yeah.
they put
So
that red dot next to that thing, let you know that mug sold, okay, baby?
how they do for the little red dot? So you already know
So you
it's
already
gone.
know.
It's
Okay.
gone.
Okay, so here we got this is not what I'm going to, but this is live music performed by Smoking Amp, the playlist. Okay, this is at the Alley House. This is tomorrow. Yeah, April 26th. This is at 1 o'clock in the morning. So I guess if you already out, okay.
Oh,
Um
after hours spot.
I did
Okay.
not I did not see the time on this, but if
Okay. The
you're
party
out
after the party.
there,
Yeah.
y'all go and support the live music, okay? Um, because I will be asleep at 1 o'clock in the morning, okay? On a
Girl, I
Saturday.
would have been asleep for hours at that point.
For on a Saturday too. So join them. Reservations in. Okay, let's see what we got for the tickets. $10. And if you got somebody to go with, $25. If you got two other people to go with, 30. Go up from there. 35. Okay.
Oh wow, they
Get
got
you a
seats for
cozy they got
every.
seats for days. So they need y'all to buy these tickets. That's what they trying to tell you. They need y'all to buy these tickets. They got ticket on ticket on ticket on ticket. So y'all
Tickets.
go out there and support local. There's another one, Jonathan. I know you from Louisiana. You like crawfish.
Crawfish boil,
Got a little
man.
crawfish boil going down.
Say the ambiance of crawfish boils hit different. The people they back up them big old trucks. They got all that water boiling. The water that took about 2 days to start boiling. They start dumping them crawfish in there. That thing be crazy.
I can't do the crawfish. I'm not a crawfish girl.
Well, hey, Shells and Tails had some crawfish the other
I
day. It
know.
was going, yeah, it did like
Mhm.
3 pounds for like 20, I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, it's just you got to get it how you live,
I
man.
saw the video on how they get the crawfish, and I was already not a fan of it before I saw the video. And then I was like, "Ooh, I'm sorry, excuse me." I saw the video, and I was like, "That makes it even worse."
I mean, yeah, they be in the mud, like they in the mud, like
And
they
that's why
in it.
ain't no meat on them, cause they in the
Uh,
mud. It
hey,
take you forever to eat them
I
things.
mean, I done had some crawfish where they bigger than shrimp. So,
Man,
and
I would love to
it's been
see
a while
those
since I
sound
had
like
crawfish.
prawns if they bigger than shrimp. What?
And shrimp ain't much better either, though. If we want to talk
Get
about
out of
seafood,
here. I can show you a picture of I had some paella in Spain, okay?
okay,
And the it is huge,
it can be
okay?
huge. Shrimp still dirty too. Shrimp dirty too.
Whatever. But it ain't coming out
Exactly.
the dirt. It's coming out the water.
They touch the dirt. It's fine.
All right, whatever. All right. So if you're in the Garland area and if you love fine arts, hey, y'all go support the Stage Breakers National
Oh,
Step Competition. Because I
wow.
yeah, that actually I ain't been to a
Oh, I
step
used
show
to
in
I
a
used to live over there
long.
by that venue.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay. Oh, this is a
Yeah.
venue, not a high
Well,
school.
hold on, wait.
Because
Garland
that
High
says high
School,
school.
Fine Arts, but no. That's like never mind. That's Garland High School.
Okay.
That's in the heart of downtown.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Uh,
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
yeah. I
so
thought
I
that was
don't
just
think you need tickets for the oh, yes you do.
Yeah, no, they getting
You
you at
will
the
be
door. They getting you at the door for that
okay, they
25.
get
So
you at
buy
the
that
door for the
ticket
pre
online.
yeah, so buy that ticket right now online. If you're an event vendor, you can buy a booth and then oh, okay,
Mm.
that's if you wanted to register for the team. But yeah, I thought that was cool, find a little if you got kids, go do that, go do that. And then a Dallas staple, Charlie Boy gonna be out this weekend, okay, at the annual white party.
Charlie Boy.
Charlie Boy. Okay.
That's a name I ain't heard in a while, but he might get some spins today on my playlist.
Yeah, yeah. And
He might
then
get some
we got
spins
general
today.
admission. General admission, $45.
Charlie Boy. Mm.
I
Charlie Boy.
think where are you right now? Like, I mean, like you're married, you got two kids. I mean, like I know you sometimes go out and have fun, but like when you do go out and like you see these things, you're like $45.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that's like because this event, okay, like are you getting food? Am I paying for the ticket just because to hear him perform?
No, you
Like
don't get
what
no food.
is it? See, because for me, yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
VIP get food, but you general admission. You don't get food.
man, nah. We just going to dinner and we might catch some live music. We might go to like like a orchestra type
Mm-hmm.
situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we like more cultured right now. We're more cultured
More
era
culture.
right
I
now.
like that. I
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
Okay,
culture
my
clash.
last one right here is in Grand Prairie. If you love pizza, y'all, I had pizza 3 days in a row and didn't know it was
Oh,
gonna turn out like that. It was just pizza, pizza,
pizza,
pizza.
pizza.
Yes, and I mean, I ain't complaining. I love pizza. There were different types of pizza, so it was all right. So, Sunday, if you want to head over to the Pizza Festival
Mm,
2025, why not? You know what I mean? And
free to
then
get
they
in.
got a $500 pizza eating contest. So I guess if you can eat a whole pizza or whatever the criteria is, you can win $500. Free to get
That
in.
that would be so humbling. Producer Britt, I know because I know everybody who like be in these contests, they be like, man, I'm about to put everybody to shame. But then there's one person that comes out of left field and they
And
like,
just swallow the whole pizza.
I ain't ate all week for this. I'm about to put y'all away.
No, Jonathan, that's actually not a good tactic. I've seen the hot dog guy. I've seen him. Well, some of them have a disassociation with food. Like they just don't get full. Those competition eaters.
Oh,
It's
that's
like a whole
crazy.
situation. It's crazy.
That's wild, man. Boys
Yeah.
be dipping the hot dog in the water, and I'm like, I don't know how that actually. I don't know how that's the win. I don't know
Me
how that
either.
works in my mind. You making it water with the bread that makes it that makes it
Oh,
expand.
stop, 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 stop. Okay.
Okay, cool.
So that's my last one. If y'all want to go to Dallas and Grand Prairie at the Epic Center Central, then check that out. That's on Sunday at 5 p.m. So those are just some events that are going around town. Are you doing anything this weekend, Jonathan?
What am I doing this weekend? I'm gonna go see Sinners this weekend. We're gonna go see Sinners, but
Hey,
also,
finally we can
hey,
talk about it. Hey.
yeah, okay, yeah, we're gonna go see Sinners this weekend, but also the family over here is resting, man. We're a week off of a baby,
Oh
and
yeah.
life don't stop, man. These people,
I
first
bet.
of all, I'm a single parents out there. Single parents, single mom, single dad, single Pringle, whoever. If you are single and you have more than one child, if you have one child, hats off to you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because y'all
Mm-hmm.
out here doing it. Produce Brick, we were talking about it yesterday. I know we about to go on break. We was
No,
talking
you're
about it
fine.
yesterday. like of everything that's required just for you to maintain as a human being.
Mhm.
But don't add on being a parent. Don't add
Mhm.
on being responsible for somebody else. Don't
Mhm.
add on cleaning the house. Like this is crazy. So
See, this is
man,
why now I ain't got no kids. I'm not married. I got a cat and I live by myself. Okay. But
but
how, okay, now, how does that, and I know you're like, Brittany, money, you need money for that.
right.
Because, I mean, how do you do all that stuff, Jonathan? How do you do all that stuff? Because I'm calling Angelica. I'm calling her. The moment I get the funds, I'm calling her.
Say
And that is
she's on.
just me living by
Yeah.
myself.
Well, I mean, she's on the list to call. Don't worry, we're gonna call her. But we got it to a point to where we have a system. Like after all these
Mm.
family members come in, we
Mhm.
like okay, we're gonna now have her come in to clean up after everybody gone. So
Mm.
that's one. But the other part is, I mean, you don't manage it well, Britt. Like, I mean, this house look like it's lived in. It don't look like a museum up in here. You got toys, you got crumbs, like, and I sweep the floor, but it's just like, hey,
Rinse and repeat up in that thing.
hey, I'm a Swiffer this weekend, and it could be Monday. It's like it's not happening tonight. Cause last night,
Wow.
producer Britt,
Uh-huh.
my wife, she resting. I'm washing
Yeah,
clothes.
give us an
I'm
inside scoop.
drying
What's going
clothes.
on? What's going
I'm
on over
folding
there?
clothes. Like
Uh-huh.
we getting it in. I'm washing the dishes.
Uh-huh.
Then my dad got sick. My dad came out here. He was helping us. He got sick,
Now
and I'm
daddy
like,
gotta go.
no, dad. So he still drops off Gabe at school,
Mhm.
but I'm like, oh man, you cooked and did all this, which is great. We're grateful. But now I got to clean them dishes because you got sick. So now it's just
What
picking
about
up.
the dishwasher though?
I mean, yeah, we got the dishwasher, but we still got to rinse stuff before you can't just have it extra dirty before putting in the
Oh,
dishwasher.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, man, it's yeah, you just got to manage it somehow, some way until you can make it to the next day. That's it. That's it. I had the lawn guy cut the lawn. I was like,
Until you
man, I
can make
can't.
it to
I'm
the
not
next
even
day.
doing this right now. But yeah, y'all, this is Speaking Success in the Morning. We keep it real with y'all,
Yeah,
okay?
we keep it real with y'all.
Keep it
We
real.
that is
Oh my
that's
God.
funny. That's oh,
Good morning.
another movie that comes out this weekend is The Accountant 2. I'm
Sure
very excited to see
does.
that.
Ooh. But
I'm
wait,
very excited to see that.
no,
What?
no, be excited, but go see Sinners twice and then go see The Accountant. Because The
Well,
Accountant gonna get
Marche
his
already
money.
went to go see it, so we talked about it. Well, we haven't talked about it yet, but she's like,
Uh,
Sinners was so good. So, Jonathan, you're literally the last on the list to go see it. So,
that's fine. Me and the other group of black people who was working all week.
I was working all week too.
So what? So what? I don't want to hear the excuse.
All right, y'all. We'll be back with more Speak of Success in the morning. We'll be right back.
Do you want to feel confident in your skin every day? Introducing Skin Rituals, a luxury home-based skin studio that specializes in hyperpigmentation, acne, and personalized treatments for every skin type. Owned by solo esthetician and registered nurse Courtney Durham, Skin Rituals is all about curating facial treatments designed just for you. Hydrate, brighten, nourish, and soothe your skin with expert care and cutting edge techniques that promote natural healing. Whether you're looking for a relaxing facial or a transformative chemical peel, Skin Rituals offers results driven treatment tailored to your needs. With over 7 years of experience, Courtney's goal is to help you safely achieve the healthy skin that you deserve. At Skin Rituals, we believe that taking care of your skin is an investment in your confidence. Book your appointment today and leave every session feeling grateful for the choice that you made to take care of yourself. Skin Rituals, because your skin deserves the very best. Are you a new or budding entrepreneur looking to set your business up for success? Profit Mode is here to help you navigate your entrepreneurial journey with expert education and services. From tax planning and bookkeeping to selecting the right business structure, Profit Mode has you covered. They'll even educate you on how to properly set up your business for building credit so you can grow with confidence. Profit Mode's mission is to provide you with the tools and guidance you need to establish a solid foundation for your business. Whether you're just getting started or you're ready to take the next step, we're here to support your goals. Let Profit Mode help you turn that entrepreneurial dream into a reality with the knowledge and services to back it up. Your success starts with the right foundation. Contact Profit Mode today to get started. Hey, 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 what's going on, family? It's Speak Your Success in the Morning. We're 40 minutes after the hour, and y'all glad to be here with y'all this Friday. Y'all go ahead and drop in the chat. Where are you tapping in from? We always like to know where our people at, where our people are, and how y'all are doing. Shout out the Lucid Experience. Shout out Monica Sams. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? Producer Britt, come on back out here, man. Come
I'm
on
here.
back
I'm
out here.
here. I'm here.
Wouldn't finish
Oh,
arguing with you. I wouldn't finish arguing with you
what's
just yet.
up? What's up?
Yeah. Oh, but no. I'm joking. But one thing I did want to hit on last night. What happened last night with the
Mhm.
NFL draft?
Oh, okay. Let's hold on. I gotta show that graphic.
Oh,
Hold on.
I'm getting ahead of you. Oh yeah, do your
I mean,
thing.
do
Do
your
your
thing.
thing.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. NFL draft.
Well, no, I mean, I just had one thing to say. Shadur Sanders,
That boy did not go in the first round. Okay.
producer Britt.
And that is what now I am not a hater, but when you nepo and he was nepoing, and when you open your mouth too much, and he was opening his mouth too much, and when you're cocky and sometimes when you're a little bit too confident in yourself and you thought that you was gonna be playing on a team with your friend, that is what happens. And those teams, they were thinking about their future, and they were thinking about what they really wanted and what they really needed, and it was not a Sanders. Okay. And that's
That's
all I
crazy.
gotta say about that. And
That's
that is
crazy.
just crazy,
Tell us how
because
you really
all
feel,
this,
producer
I mean,
Britt.
that's just how I felt. That's how I felt.
That's
That's how
crazy.
I felt.
I'm glad you
But
got it off your chest. Are you
I
done?
did because I watch, I can only watch so much sports. My cap is about now, unless it's basketball, I can watch a whole game.
I mean,
Football,
if
you
it's a good game of basketball, okay, let's be
I
clear.
love watching
The
basketball.
games
No,
ain't
I honestly just love watching basketball.
the
Like,
games ain't always good though. Like the player, you can
doesn't
tell they can
matter,
compete.
Jonathan. I
Okay,
like
anyway,
the
go ahead,
sports.
go ahead, finish your
Hey,
soapbox.
you gonna
Go ahead,
take it out of
go
me.
ahead,
But
go ahead.
I love watching a good basketball game. Now, football, you get me
Hmm.
for about 30 minutes, maybe 25. But yesterday I knew I had to watch the draft because I knew that we were going to talk about it. But that Shadur Sander thing, I mean, I didn't really expect him to go the first round like everybody else did. Cause I was like, is he
Really?
really? No. Because I
You
was
didn't
like, this
expect?
not gonna go the way that everybody gonna think it's gonna go. No, I didn't.
Oh
I
wow!
did not.
I mean, honestly, I thought he was still gonna go first round.
And I
I
don't
thought he
know
was
that
gonna
much
go.
about it. So a lot of stuff goes over my head, but I didn't know that much about it. But what I do know, if I base players, I like players based off their personalities. And not to say that I don't like his personality,
Okay.
but
You don't like his personality.
no, and not to say I don't like his personality, but it was just, there are some other players that are better. And that is what showed last night. And that
So,
boy was probably on his high horse thinking first round, first round. Nah, baby, number
uh,
two, number two. Number two
well,
is you. But he's in
okay.
there and I'm not, and I'm here on virtual live in my apartment. So good for him.
what I saw, what I saw last night, because I was out getting my groceries, getting prepared to do the juice thing. He had a whole draft party set up.
Hmm.
Had like a space to where he had it listed out with not listed out, but had all the hats from every team in the
Hmm.
NFL,
Hmm.
and they was ready to do the dang thing. But what I
Lucid.
will say
Uh
is,
huh. Uh huh.
what I will, yeah, we'll get to Lou in a second. We'll get to Lou in a
Hmm.
second. But what I will say is, Shadur Sanders, even though he didn't get drafted in the first round, he still is a very qualified quarterback to compete in the NFL. Very
Hmm.
qualified quarterback to compete in the NFL. I don't care what nobody says. Because of the fact that, one, yes, he is a Sanders, but people are taking out a personal vendetta on Dion and they're going at his son. Because you,
Oh, no, I
because
didn't know
yes,
that. No, I didn't know that.
I think that's part of it. Because at the end of it,
Uh huh.
oh, okay, yeah. Because I think at the end of it, like you can't take Dion down. Dion is somebody who I would almost consider, I don't want to say untouchable, but he like everybody uncle and he want everybody to win. How can you hate on that? But then we got Shadur,
I
who
agree.
Shadur does have a level of confidence. But if you're a heir to Dion, like come on, you got to expect him to have a little bit of confidence. And then on the other side, producer Britt,
Mhm.
if you have a quarterback in the most prized position on a team, why would you not want him to be confident? Come on now. Like you can't tell the quarterback to be confident, but then when he's confident, you're like, nah,
I
you
mean,
know
but
what?
yeah, but was he really that good in college?
He was pretty solid. Like in terms of I'm
I don't
gonna
know.
pull
I
it. I'm
don't
gonna
know
pull it.
too much. I don't know too much.
Okay.
I don't know too much.
Okay.
It's not a sports show. I don't know too much.
Okay. Well, okay. Let me. I'll say this. Just
Mhm.
to just to keep it here and make it clear. So he played in HBCU, right? He played at a HBCU in the SWAC conference, which is not they're not a what they're not like one of the highest touted conferences.
Mhm.
But then he goes over to the Big 12 conference, which is a tougher conference in football, and then he still was able to compete and hold his own, and he put up numbers. So in that
Mhm.
case, yes, he was good enough to hold his own. But y'all, if y'all going after Dion, trying to do it by getting at his son, this ain't it, man.
Okay,
I ain't
so we got
for it.
the lucid experience as the QB situation was tricky this year. Most teams have their franchise quarterback, but the Giants, Steelers, and probably the Jets need a true quarterback. And the G Men, who's the G Men?
Giants, the
Oh,
Giants.
and the Giants picked up Jackson Dart. That was a bogus. That was a bogus. That was so bogus. This is similar to how they feel about the Ball brothers at a lesser degree. Okay,
I
okay,
can
because
I
the
can
Ball
see that.
brothers came out. You know, Levar, he was rocking hard for his kids, and
But but
then
but 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 Levar was also the only one talking.
and then
The other
he
boys
was the
wasn't
only
really.
one talking,
Lonzo wasn't talking.
and now two of his kids are doing good. You know, they're doing good, and one's a rapper, and he's about to play the NBA again, or I mean, for the first time. So, stay tuned and one of the win in Colorado. Into a bowl game qualifying team 9 wins over.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
is true. See,
My
that's true.
favorite, okay, I know y'all, you and Lucy Experience, y'all talk about all the sports stuff. My favorite person last night, okay, my favorite person last night was Will Campbell. Okay, so not I ain't never seen Will Campbell before. I really wish I would have recorded it myself, but my boy was fresh last night. Okay, you should have saw his
Mm,
walkthrough. You should have saw his
mm,
walkthrough last night. If anybody saw the draft last night and y'all saw Will Campbell, I believe he was the third pick. Okay, he's the third pick in the first round, and he went to the Patriots. Oh, fourth. Okay, fourth pick. Went to LSU, and he grew up with his cousin. His cousin passed away, and he made this whole situation about his
mm.
cousin and honored him in those moments. But my boy looked so fresh. Jonathan, he
Beautiful,
looked
beautiful.
so he walked up. He had his handshakes with his friends and with his green suit on.
Hey,
And
I ain't
he
mad
he,
at it.
he was doing his thing. He was doing his
I'm
thing.
not
So
mad at it.
shout out Will Campbell. I ain't never heard of Will Campbell till last night.
Uh-oh.
And I loved it. 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 Yeah. I could not wait to talk about that because I was like, no, I know for sure Instagram, somebody else is going to catch this. I should have caught my own moment, but Will was fresh. Okay. Will was fresh.
Mm,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like it. Okay, okay.
And then we got, Travis Hunter. Everyone thought he was going to go number one. He went number two. We got Cam Ward. He went number one.
Cam
Um,
Ward. Yeah,
yeah.
he
What
did.
you know
So
about him?
did.
What you know about him?
So at so at the beginning of the season, they actually matched up him and Shadur, and they were saying like, who's the better quarterback? And they kind of were doing a comparison going throughout the season.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, Cam Ward was doing his thing. Like he really was doing. And I actually found out that he is
Mm-hmm.
cousins with a guy that I know. Guy
Oh,
that
so
I
we can
know.
get him on the show.
Hey, we can see we can. Oh no, no, that's they're cousins or that's his nephew. Either way, at first
They
I saw
related.
him put it out there, and
Mm.
I was like, Phil ain't his cousin. Scroll down a little bit on the post on LinkedIn, you see him at Cam Ward's camp, like this. What up? I was like, oh, what?
What
I
up,
said, oh,
though?
that's your cousin. He said, now he everybody cousin. Everybody who know me, that's his cousin. I said, oh. What
That's
up,
your
cousin?
cousin.
What up, cousin?
That's your
Hey,
cousin.
what up? Hey, let's get it going. But
Love
yeah,
that.
so
And then,
that's pretty
our
dope to see.
Cowboys, we picked up Tyler Booker.
Our
Um,
Cowboys. I don't know about our Cowboys.
oh, well, I just say we in Dallas, Jonathan.
That's fine. Until the Cowboys stroke me a check, Cowboys bring us on the side to do media. Cowboys got us at the game in the booth. They not our Cowboys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay. The
I'm sorry.
Cowboys picked up Tyler Booker last
Yeah,
night.
good for them. Congratulations.
Yes. And then there is one person on here, maybe Lucid Experience can help me out with this. There is one person they said that he had the arm length, the wingspan larger than LeBron James. And that just
That's a lot of wings.
that's a lot of that just I was like, LeBron? Like, what? You get compared to LeBron. I mean, you're a pretty great person. So um, yeah, this says arm span. He's tall. He's huge. He's just this huge human being. And yeah, that was pretty cool to see. And then he also had a green suit on last night. The boys were fresh, okay? And I love that there were no girlfriends. There were none of that crazy stuff
Uh,
this year. Bring your mama and your daddy,
Bring
okay?
your
And
bring
that's
your
it.
mom. Don't bring your mom. Well, bring your mom. Bring your daddy. I about to say bring your wingspan. It's Shamar Stewart. Shamar Stewart of Texas A&M.
Yes. Yes. Now what?
Shamar Stewart. Yeah,
Now
Texas
where
A&M. He
is
got
he on
drafted
here
by the
though?
Bengals.
The
Yeah,
Bengals.
yeah,
There he is. Yeah, number 17. Yeah, that boy,
yeah.
that
The
boy
boy run a
big.
4.59 in the 40. That's
Yes.
crazy. Boys
Yes,
be
that's
moving out here.
crazy. Yes, thank you.
Boys
Thank you,
be
Lucid Experience.
moving.
And so he man, we got 8 minutes before we gotta wrap. I got a couple more stories. But what was I gonna say? Yes, he's huge, all that good stuff. But
Fine specimen.
fine specimen. Yes, he's a fine specimen. But no, you said it. You said it. Was that he ran that 40 time.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. So get into some other stuff. If you were watching the NBA playoffs the other day, you saw that Shaq had an emergency, had to go to the bathroom, right? Now tell me how your emergency can get you a diaper deal. This is crazy.
Shaq understands business, man. Shaq understands business
Now
at the
this
highest level.
now this man is the a new spokesman for for the pins.
Mm. Hey, Shaq, he gets it.
He said, Lucid Experience said, I noticed that a lot of the dudes came to the draft to the draft day single. That's kind of odd. Well, they came with their moms and their dad. You need to come with somebody in your family, okay? If you ain't got your mom or your daddy, come with your grandma. If you ain't got your grandma, come with your auntie or your uncle, okay? If you ain't got an uncle, come with your best friend. Don't be bringing on a relationship to the draft, okay? Because
They didn't want no Shannon Sharp experience.
Just how Russell Wilson, long time ago, was at the draft with his wife, his ex-wife, she thought she hit the jackpot and she struck nothing, okay? Because they got a divorce and he got
Yikes.
remarried to the great Sierra. So
My goodies. My goodies. My goodies. My goodies. Hey,
yes, that girl was a lit and yeah, flame went
say, she
out.
done gave him all the
Okay.
babies too.
But
So
this
hey,
is crazy that he is now the new spokesman for the pen. So that is just
not
how that can
surprised.
work
Shaq on
out.
every commercial. Everywhere.
Yes. So Walmart is locking up stakes in some locations to prevent people from stealing. Okay, it's Friday, y'all. Gotta bring out the funny stories, the crazy
Oh
stuff
my
about
God.
this week.
That's crazy. They locking up the meat.
They
Oh my
locking up the
goodness.
meat. They locking it because you know why, Jonathan? You can't eat that much chicken, so everybody gonna try to go get the red meat, and they
They about
locking
to
it
go
up.
crazy for the meat. They
They
about to go
locking it up.
crazy.
They locking it
Oh
up.
my goodness. I cannot.
It's not as a story that I need to even get into. It's the fact that they locking up meat. Okay,
Walmart
they
stay
locking it.
people stay stealing from Walmart. So I
Yeah,
get it.
yeah,
Lock up
yeah.
everything Walmart.
Yes. Well, yeah, yeah. Let's go here. So, a caregiver was busted for splurging on Shein, probably the cheapest website to buy clothes off of, and
Oh,
paying bills with all-timer patient credit card. These are some people
oh,
that you got to go to jail. Okay, baby, go ahead and take that mug shot,
you need a whooping.
and you gonna do the time because
You need
credit
two
card.
whoopings.
You said what?
I said she need a whooping. I said she need two
Yeah,
whoopings for that. You're
yeah.
not
She
right.
needs to
That's not
whoop.
right.
That's not right. We
Like,
don't do
come
stuff like
on.
that.
What are you doing?
Baby, that is tacky, okay?
Get out
You
of here.
already a caregiver. You getting paid. Buy the clothes with your own money.
She said, I'm trying to double down. Okay. I'm doubling down.
And if I was buying something off of somebody's credit card, it would not be Sheen. I'll tell you that right now. This stuff is like $2. Like,
You're gonna
it's
buy it as soon as it gets delivered, it's gonna fall apart.
thank you, Jonathan. And then on top of that, I read I read that on Sheen and on Fashion Nova, two websites you won't find my information on because I do not shop there. um,
Okay.
they they um 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 they put a warning on the clothes because the clothes are around so many chemicals, and then you put the clothes on
Um,
and the chemicals get on your body. Y'all
that's
have
true.
to be safe. It does not matter. They trying to get us, y'all, any way that they can.
Oh God. Through the
Okay,
clothes, through the meat, through our toes, everywhere. They trying to get us.
through
That's
through
crazy.
the air. The air ain't
Oh my
safe.
God.
You just never know, y'all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Moving
Oh, the
on to
loose.
some
Hold
better
on, wait. But producer Britt, the loose experience says so they were having a real life stakeout. I mean, stakeout. You know what I mean?
you know what I mean?
That's
Exactly,
funny.
exactly.
That's a
Stay
little Shannon
out.
Sharp humor. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
And
Oh
so,
man.
on to
That's
better news. Miss
mm,
Barbara Lee makes history as the first Black woman to be elected mayor of Oakland. So we
we
love,
like that.
Black. Yeah, we love that. Yeah, we love that.
Mm.
We love Black people in powerful positions. Okay, because we at the top, we do right. Okay, we at the top, we do right.
Most of
I
the time.
pray most of the time. I pray
Most
that she
of the
does the
time.
right
Yeah.
thing. I pray that she does the right thing. So good luck to you, Miss Barbara Lee. I don't want to report nothing bad on you, baby. Nothing bad on you. Okay.
We here
Nothing.
to support.
We're here to support. We're here to support. I was gonna end with that story. Um, yeah, I was gonna end with that story. You know that Papa's house got canceled.
Man,
Y'all wasn't
sad
watching
day.
Papa's house.
You
And
wasn't watching Papa's house either.
Papa's house got canceled.
You wasn't watching Pop. So so my homeboy
First of
told me
all,
this.
I watch real TV. Okay. I don't watch TV that has artificial laughter in the background. Okay. I watch real
Oh,
TV,
wow.
prime time, HBO, Amazon Prime, Stars, Showtime, real drama. Okay.
Oh, that's real. That's real
I get
TV.
into it
That's
with
real
my
TV.
shows. I get into it with my shows. Okay. And you
Oh
know
God.
this. And you
So they
know
didn't
this.
have a budget. Is that what happened? Because is that why the acting was bad, or it was
No,
just
they had a budget. If you on CBS, it's just I guess the ratings were low. I mean, a couple
why
other
didn't they
stuff
just
got,
why didn't they just let them rock though? Like they should have just rocked. They should have
especially
just
like
let
being like a comedy family. I think they just
just
need to go.
rock.
I think they should have put that thing
Just
on BET because Tyler
rock.
Perry owns BET, and they should have just, Tyler Perry taking over BET. They could have slid that in, and
Mm,
we could have kept it black. We could have kept it Wayne's, and we could have kept it funny, and they could have did that on BET or BET Plus because BET Plus be
mhm.
popping.
BET Plus. Oh, cause BET Plus got Churchy and okay.
Yeah, BT. Yeah, yeah. They have the was it Kingdom something. I used to watch it with
Mm.
Yolanda Adams. But
I was
yeah,
about to say you ain't rocking with BT Plus if you don't know the shows.
whatever. But Papa's
Yeah.
House got canceled. And then not to end on a bad note, but just to make you guys aware. So did you
Man.
know about this? Gilbert
Yeah,
Arenas
this
and
is
Lori got
sad. This is
their
sad.
son.
Sad.
Mhm. Yeah. So,
Sad.
prayers out to their family. I know that he's a great basketball player. I pray that he is in good condition and that he can get back on the court soon and take his time, and that's a tough situation
Yeah.
right there. That's a tough
That's a
situation.
real tough situation because that boy is
Yeah.
talented, man. That boy
Very
talented.
talented. Very talented.
Talented.
Very
Mm,
talented.
mm, mm.
Mhm.
Sad
Mhm.
day.
Yes, yes,
Sad
yes.
day.
But you got the games for tonight, correct? The NBA
Man,
games
oh, I
coming
thought
on
we was about to
tonight.
go. I thought we were about to talk about. Okay, so
Talk
yeah,
about
man,
what? Talk about what?
tonight. Celtics already up 2-0 on the Magic, but they're playing the Magic tonight at 6 p.m. You got the Pacers and you got the Bucks. That's at 7. Indiana is already up right now, 2 games to nil. And then
Mm.
Lakers and Timber. What we all want to see. Lakers and Timberwolves at 8:30 tonight. Producer Britt, are the Lakers gonna take out? Is Ant Man gonna be eliminated?
LeBron ain't. LeBron going to the second round, man. Am
You
I
think so?
biased? Yes. Am I biased?
Hmm.
Yes. Do I love LeBron? Yes. Is he gonna win? Do I say he's gonna win every year? Yes. So it's
I
LeBron
don't
James for
know.
me. And now we got Luca.
I don't know. I want to see Ant Man. I want to see Ant Man go a little deep in the playoffs, man.
I know that he's a franchise player over there, and I know they pour a lot of money into them, but he's gonna have to have some more people. He's gonna have to They're gonna have to give him one more person for him to get a little further. I don't think he's gonna go far again. That's my
I'm about
opinion.
to say they got some people over there. They got some pieces over there.
I guess, I
They just got to
guess, I
piece it
guess.
together. No Lego.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
gay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Are
Man,
the games
we
on
can.
TNT or ABC tonight? Did it
I
say?
don't know that producer Britt. The people have the channels. You know, they have their channels where they can see.
All right,
I
well,
don't.
I'll be watching the games. It's 7:01. Close us out. I gotta go to the market.
Oh wait, we didn't say nothing about. Oh, we ain't
Say
gonna say
about
nothing
what?
about that.
About what? Go
About
ahead.
about SS. We ain't gonna say nothing about.
Say what you need to say.
Say what you need to say. Shannon Sharp stepping to the
Oh,
side. Producer
oh
Britt
yes, he stepped to the side. Oh, that went right over my head.
stepping to the
Yeah, talk about,
side
I'm
of,
honest, I'm being honest, I'm being honest. And you
of
honestly had to remove yourself.
ESPN.
Yeah.
Hey, this is all I'm gonna say. This is all I'm gonna say. The way Shannon Sharp has set up his
Lakers in
company,
five. Lakers in five, Lucid. Yeah. He said it. He said it right
the
there.
way that he has set up his company this way, he's gonna win.
Okay,
He's stepping
speak on it.
aside from he's stepping aside from ESPN,
Okay.
but y'all, he still got two shows on YouTube to where he can roll out anytime and do an exclusive to talk about any of it. And one of his biggest affiliates or one of his biggest endorsements is Rose Sparks, which is a male enhancement company.
I
He
mean,
wins.
that's fine. That we
He wins.
knew that
I'm
he
just saying.
had those because he was already on those show. He already had those platforms before ESPN. But it is a little, I'm not a person that believes in embarrassment, but it is a little beside yourself that you have to step away from this new job that you just started.
I
And
mean, yeah.
because Disney don't play that.
I
Forget
mean, so
ESPN. That's just a big fish in a bigger pond. Disney do not play that. Disney do not play that. But yes,
hey,
you're right. Lucid experience, the power of ownership and content creation. So Lucid experience is
I
on your
mean,
side. I
yeah,
just hate
yeah,
the
yeah.
fact that any of this is happening, and it sucks. But
Man,
stepping
I,
away.
I'm with you. I'm with you. But somebody as busy as he needs to slow down anyway. So he get the opportunity now to slow down.
Yeah.
So he can, and he coming back for football season. He said he coming back for football season. He said he coming back with ESPN for football season.
When does football season start? Anybody know? Lucid experience? What is that?
Ooh,
August?
I feel like that is like around that time, like training camp and all that. I feel like that makes sense. Cause
Mm.
cause what's it called? Super Bowl's in February.
Yeah, so I
So
think they start in like August. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I get you. Embarrassment, yes. He needs to stop hopping on Instagram Live though and trying to read from these teleprompters though, talking about whatever he's trying to say. Just say it. But anyway,
You think so?
hey, I
You think you're
mean,
reading from a teleprompter?
man, I don't know. With him, it's also scripted, so I don't know.
It
Like,
is
cause
also
even
scripted, Jonathan. That is so true. It's
yeah,
also preseason is in August. Got it.
I don't know what boy
Yeah,
be really
yeah, it
feeling.
is also scripted to me. It's
Yeah,
also
yeah,
scripted with him. Yeah.
okay,
His
okay. Well,
questions, but we'll talk about Shannon Sharp on Monday. Y'all don't forget to check
oh,
us out. If you have not seen any of the previous episodes, make sure you go back because we are on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay. If you miss anything, make sure you go to Speak Your Success in the Morning on YouTube, correct?
yes, you can go to. Well, no, wait, producer Britt. We
Oh,
got it. We got to speak of
oh,
success media on YouTube
I'm sorry.
because
Speak Your Success
we
Media on
because
YouTube.
we're gonna roll out some new shows on the
Yes.
channel.
Yes,
So
I'm
we gotta get it under the umbrella. We're gonna talk about that on Monday though.
Yeah,
We'll
we're gonna
talk
talk
about that
about
on
it on
Monday.
Monday because y'all
We'll
might
talk
see
about
some
that on Monday.
clips.
Yeah, yeah,
You're gonna see some clips this weekend. So I'm excited about that. So Jonathan, right here, two shot, close us out.
yeah. Man, here we go, y'all. At the end of the day, understand the season that you're in.
Hmm.
And with that season, Just know that that brings its own challenges, but that also brings its own congratulations. So celebrate yourself, but also don't get too bogged down in everything that's happening. Just be present where you at right now. Y'all, this is Speak Your Success in the Morning. I'm Jonathan Jones. That's producer Britt. And y'all remember, remember, remember. Speak your success, believe in your greatness, and continue to create the life and business of your dreams. Why should you and why would you live any other way?
Yes, Jonathan, check this out before we get off
Oh
there.
my God.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I have to show you this because my mama
What
went to
we got?
Costco.
What we got?
My mama went to Costco yesterday and she look at this. Look at this picture. Look at this. Look at all these chickens.
You was on that rotisserie chicken yesterday. You was on
Look
it.
at all these chickens before y'all get off. This is at Costco yesterday.
Oh
I believe this is Costco yesterday. Look at all of these chickens lined up.
Costco got
Ain't no
fire stuff
way.
in the
Y'all
comments.
can't tell me that this is real chicken. Okay. You cannot tell me that this chicken is real. You cannot
Costco
tell me
gonna
that they
cook us.
pumping this chicken up and then they just charging $5 for it. Please charge me $10 for my chicken so I
Producer
know
Bread,
what
they're
I'm
gonna
getting.
cook us.
That
Costco
don't
gonna
look
cook us in the
right.
comments. But guess what? I'm gonna tag them. That's crazy.
Yeah, please tag him because that's crazy. That looks like something in a movie. That don't
That
look
looks like
right.
some cartoon chicken from back here. I'm not saying it is, but that's just what it looks. That's funny. Your mom sent you that though. She was listening
And
to the
it's in
show.
plastic and it's overheat. So the microplastics are getting on the chicken. There's so much science
Carcinogenics.
in it. There's so much science.
Carcinogenic.
Yes, there's so much science going on in this picture right now. But
Uh,
okay, y'all. Y'all have a great Friday. Check out some of those events. Make sure you tune in on Monday. We will be here. And thank you. Right?
God bless.
God
God
bless.
bless. We out.